All right, so here's the former UFC interim heavyweight champion, Ciryl Gane, fighting out of Paris, France. Many would argue he is the most layered, sophisticated, potent striker in this UFC's heavyweight division at present, of course, with respect to the champion, Jon Jones. But he has had a kryptonite at times in terms of the wrestling. That being said, he told us in the fighter meeting Thursday, he has shored this up. You saw that on full display against Sergey Spivak. And he believes now, if any heavyweight in the world is going to try to take him down, that is going to be a whole lot easier said than done. We all know of Ciryl Gane's gifts on the feet. Another big opportunity for him to shine here tonight. Ciryl Gane enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. So Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hezbollah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hezbollah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ciryl And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Trying to establish the jab early on here.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Makhachev gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Just misses with the straight left hand.
Beautiful high kick there.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Just misses with a left hook there.
Good Good jab there by the champion. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. That couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division. Oh, nice hook by Islam Makhachev. And he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Makhachev's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
That was a slick transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. 90 seconds to go.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponents to get the submission victory.
Well, so much to like about the Ciryl Gane performance here tonight. His athleticism is omnipresent and might just be the best kickboxer in this division right now.
Yeah, he's one of the best kickboxers we've seen. And it all starts with the footwork, the athleticism. He's gifted in so many ways that it's hard for a normal heavyweight to compete.
Double leg. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Makhachev's in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. 4 seconds for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Makhachev's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the exact strike that caused that cut to his lip.
He landed a beautiful shot that cut him on the lip. Now, listen, guys. As long as it ain't like Jairzinho Rosa striking Alistair Overeem, you're fine. Cuts on the lip are okay unless your lip is hanging off like we have seen sometimes. That is not that, but he's got to protect it.
I got Robbie Lawler on line one, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Remember Robbie?
Lip cuts.
Oh, my God. I was thinking about that. I couldn't remember who it was yet.
All right, next round is upon us. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Takedown defense is there. Lands a big elbow there. Clinch work. Blocks the strike and then counters with a beautifully placed hook. Nice job by Islam Makhachev. Leg kick is there. Beautiful counter with the punch there and certainly making good use of what's an obvious edge and rush. Oh, huge lift. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish him out.
Back and forth we go. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
Got that submission locked up very tight. It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. And he's back up. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career, and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, he got out. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. It makes him up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
A series of punches from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, round three coming up next.
Stop.
Don't worry about the cut. You're fine. It's a little bit of blood. Not a big deal. Not going to stop the fight. I only want you thinking about that. Refocus. Let's get our mind right.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
It's okay. Stay focused. I need you to win this round for me.
Overhand to the head is true. Great technique there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that go.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Left hand is good. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Makhachev. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Man, the takedowns have come in bunches tonight, and there is another one. That was his strategy coming in. He has executed to perfection tonight.
It never works out perfectly, but today it seems to be going as great as it can be. I know the takedowns don't look beautiful. They don't look perfect, but it doesn't matter. He's a submission guy. All he needs to do is get you to the ground.
Right. So
even if it looks a little bit bad being there, he is accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's to make you grapple with him.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice jab there by Ciryl. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over. Like, that's credit to him to still even be fighting. So he's got to do something different if he has any designs of winning this fight.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Oh, nice.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Gane getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Take your time, relax.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Under a minute now to go. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, it's tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Knee on belly.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Final seconds of round 3.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Gane's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Gane gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been one tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change?
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there.
Oh, no!
So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets targeted.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Makhachev's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Islam Makhachev. And right into side control. Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score submission. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, he's got his back. Makhachev's in half guard. Side control now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Beautiful transition.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, somehow, some way, he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Great submission defense.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Final seconds of round 4. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Clean execution on that leg kick.
He does everything so well. Oh, he hurt him.
Oh, he's wobbled now. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both got hurt again.
He's gonna do it! Ciryl Gane with one of the greatest knockouts you will see!
What a performance.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight.
I mean, just landed that beautiful kick right under the ribs. You can see immediately the effect that it took on his opponent as his opponent went back to the edge of the octagon, fell down to the ground, and he finished the fight.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Ciryl Gane.
So how about this? We have a new UFC heavyweight champion of the world. I think that guy beats Daniel Cormier.
I mean, this guy beats anybody. I'm telling you right now, he is the king.